Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my explanation of my 4-2-3 devil tactic. This is a very simple tactic. The base of the tactic is my 4-2-3-1, which got a lot of positive comments. So I keep the team as simple as possible, so that it's easy to understand the football that is played. I'm gonna show you here. As you can see, I keep the ball playing defenders because I think that's good. It had great impact on gameplay. I keep the sweeper keeper. I keep the complete wing backs, although now as further on the field. I keep a ball winning midfielder because I feel I need it to win the ball, because the guys back here are, although they win the ball, it's not their main focus. Since there are no wingers or inside forwards, I do use a deep lying playmaker. I do think it unifies midfield with attack, and then I use 3 complete forwards. Why 3? Because 3 will give a wider span on the front. Why complete forwards? Basically because they will have to do a lot. They will have to carry the ball. There's a lot of stuff they have to do because there's no one else here. So there's a lot they need to do. With that said, I'm going to explain the tactic in more detail. So, instructions. The tempo is much higher, so you want to play fast. And why? Because you want to be able to counter attack. So you don't want to stay back and relax and take your time building. No, you want to counter attack because you have so many people behind the ball. If you win the ball, you want the ball in one of those 3 players up front. So that, and fairly rarely time wasting, that will help with playing in the counter, sort of. Narrow wide, a deeper defensive line, closing down more, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. This is very important. You can actually get throughout a season, due to this, you can actually get up to 5 goals, which is, hey, any goal is a good goal. So if you get 5 goals through that, awesome. Tighter marking and get stuck in. You should probably, if you're having trouble, if you have bad players, if you're like in a lower league and you're getting too many red cards, you probably want to get stuck in out, because it might in bad teams with, like, if you're playing like FC United of Manchester, you probably want to take that out. Players are not that good, so you're probably better off without getting stuck in. Play out of defense because you don't want the goalkeeper to shoot the ball up there, and exploit the middle because you have no wingers. So that shorter passing, run at defense, look to overlap. That, I know it might sound strange, look to overlap when you don't have wingers, but believe me, it works when you're actually building up. When it's not a counter, when you're actually building up, it works. Control mentality and fluid shape. Control mentality, you should, when you're looking for that last goal where you need a goal, you should probably change to attacking, but I would use control. Now for the players themselves, as you can see, fewer risky passes, distribute to center backs and roll it out. This will make it so there's 3 options, and this will make it so that you don't lose possession right away. It might happen, but it happens less than just shooting the ball up front, in my opinion. What else? Let me look here. Yeah. Central defenders. What is added? Shoot less often, tackle harder, close down much more. On these 2. And why is that? because when they go up front, you don't want them to shoot. You want them actually to set up play for the other players. The middle one has pass it shorter because you don't want him to play to these guys. That's not what you want. You want him to play to these two guys. Also, you should probably have your best header. It's not what it's happening at the moment, but you should probably get your best header in the middle, because he will be the guy winning most of the headers, not the guys on the sides. For the complete wingback, shoot less often. Again, same thing. Tackle harder, mark tighter, pass it shorter. Again, same thing for both of them. This again will make it so that they either pass it shorter to here or here, and they will stop play being built. Up front, the ball-winning midfielder, shoot less often, more risky passes, because this is you want that risky pass because you want the ball-winning midfielder to be able to pass the ball to the strikers. So you want him to take a risk there. Same thing with the deep lying playmaker, although the deep lying playmaker has mark tighter and doesn't have shoot less often, because you want him to shoot. You want him to shoot a bit. Up front, you have two complete forwards in support, and they're going to be the guys with. If you can get complete forwards, just get strikers that have. Even if they don't have heading for this side, heading is not very important. So heading and finishing is not the most important thing for these guys. For these guys, the most important thing is long shots, passing and stuff like that. Now the middle one, he's the guy that needs the heading because he's in the middle. Again, same thing as here. He's the one that's going to play most of the. It's going to win most of the headers. So he's the guy you want having the good heading. Also, he should be the best finisher. He should probably be the fastest. Doesn't need long shots. As you can see, I don't have him to shoot less often. I have pass it short, mark tight, and tackle harder because I want him to shoot whenever he can. These guys, you see, shoot less often. Same with this one because that's the main guy. These guys, they will score goals. They will score a lot of goals because of balls that just the middle guy just doesn't get to the ball, or they go to the far post or the near post. They will score. But this guy is the one that's going to be scoring the headers, is going to be like the guy in front, the guy getting stuff done. Now for set pieces, I have all set pieces done, from corners, free kicks, throw-ins, be it defensive or attacking. Opposition instructions, I don't use any opposition instructions, so don't worry about that. Don't put your assistant manager doing it because it is not worth it. Don't use any instructions. Training team, this during the season it's balanced and teamwork. You can go, if there's a break, go either fitness or ball control. At the start of the season, go fitness. Remember to, if there's 2 matches in a week, remember to go low intensity on training. Preseason, use match tactics in case you are they're not familiar. As soon as tactic reach around 8% familiarity, just go to teamwork. And here, fitness until the start of the season. Once season starts, if you didn't bring in too many players, just go balance. If you feel like you brought in too many players, you might want to do team cohesion. Yeah, that's a squad. This I'm going to show you. I generally don't do this, but I'm going to show you. I started using this tactic where did I start using the tactic? Started using tactic here? No. Here. Yeah, I started using the tactic on the 2-0 against Benfica. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, this is where I started using the tactic. I started on this match. I tweaked it out for this match, and from there on, I didn't touch the tactic anymore. So you can see, that's pretty good results. We won the league. We didn't lose any match with the tactic, except for the final against Arsenal. And again, I didn't have my main striker playing because he was cup tied, because he had played for Man United in the Champions League already. As you can see, I even rotated some teams. I had some great results. Yep. Again, if you need any more information on the tactic, just drop a comment. This tactic is only available on FM Scout, so drop a comment there. Visit me at twitch.tv/itsZdan, or drop a comment here on YouTube as well. I'll be happy to answer you in case you have any doubts about it. So that's it. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this tactic brings you many good things. Cheers, guys.